So, hey there, this is Red Card Sports Mythbusters with me, Stev McBain, your roving reporter in Chelsea. Let's talk about what really happened at Stamford Bridge and the reaction of the crowd. It wasn't quite the toxic arena that I feared it might be. There was plenty of stand up for the special one and Jose Mourinho chants, but we fully expected that. There were boos, definitely, when the starting lineup was announced for Cesc Fabregas and Diego Costa. But overwhelmingly, it was a positive atmosphere. And Chelsea, the first half really looked like, a good team. I was a little bit surprised that there were so many party tricks. I don't recall ever watching a Premier League game with that amount of back heels and back flicks and all sorts of stuff. Oscar was the fulcrum of everything. Pedro played really well, but this is not really a surprise to say that these are good players. I'd also bust another myth here, that Chelsea played especially well, because I think Sunderland were outed by a certain Mr. A. Penders a few weeks ago on his radio show that they're not very good, and they really were pretty average for the whole occasion. Chelsea were 2 up by half-time, could have been 4 or 5, and I think as well that the crowd really are a little bit sort of confused as to, is this a post-Mourinho effect? Is this the players trying to show that they were shackled? It was almost as if the Chelsea hierarchy had said, play with flair, do the party tricks and, show what you can do. Diego Costa looked sharp, didn't get his goal. And then the second half, Oscar scored the penalty, and I think we thought, okay, well, this is going to be 5-6-0, but the fragility is still there. That Matic, Terry, Zuma axis does not look fully secure to me. I think Matic still has some wobbles defensively. And I don't think also it's a coincidence that Chelsea faded badly in the last half hour. All their best players in the first half, probably the first 10 minutes of the second half, and then they seemed to go off a cliff. So, a great win for Chelsea. The best I've seen them play in a while, but it is only Sunderland. They'll get a tougher game from Watford, absolutely for sure. There's no corners here to be turned or magic wands. But I actually have to praise the Chelsea crowd for staying with the team. They made the point, but they did it in a fairly eloquent way, if I can use that word for a football crowd. Not a bad day at the office, and I'm looking forward to the Watford game.